For what I am today, I'm sitting here, the dress I wear, the food I eat, the car I drive, the work I do, the home I have, everything is Guruji's grace. You see in Ramayana, after Vali Vadam, Rama will say, Sugriva, you just got your kingdom now, go rule for some months. I will come and see you when the time I want you to go in search of Sita. So he sends away Sugriva. Sugriva is happy. He goes. 2-3 months he doesn't come. Lakshmana gets very worried. So he's very angry and he comes to the fort of Sugriva. Very angry. Sugriva sends his wife. So Lakshmana doesn't look at women, but he bows his head and says, oh, he sent you. So Tara says, calm down. Lakshmana, calm down. Everyone cannot do bhakti like you. But my husband is also a great bhakta. You know what he does? You know what Sugriva will do? He will sit to eat his food. He will look at the food. He'll start crying. Rama, unnod kripeda. Today I get this. He will go to sleep in his bed. He'll say, Rama, hiyo, unnod kripe Rama. When he wears his dress, he'll think, Rama, it is your kripa. That is also bhakti. He'll think, thinking of the Lord itself is bhakti. So it doesn't mean we are degrading ourselves, but initially, iha saukyam, apparam parasaukyam. Guruji will do that very nicely. Modalla he'll give you the iha saukyam. Iha saukyata kudutena enna agum? Our mind will calm down. Our mind, we will have the tendency to go towards Guruji. Or else what will happen? We'll have a tendency always to go towards our worries. This mind is very stupid, you know, it will think of the worries, it will think of what's going to happen, it will imagine things which will not even happen and be worrying about it. So what Gurunatha will do, he'll slowly remove that worry first. He will give you a thing that I'm there. Why are you there to worry? We need an ashrayam. All of us need that. We don't find it among ourselves. Why? Because we have superiority, inferiority complexes. We have poti, parama, jealousy, you know, competency. We all compete like animals, you know. But the one ashrayam who can give us is Gurunatha. You know why? Because totally unconditional. Totally unconditional, that's why. I'm not singing the further verses, you'll all kick me from here outside. Everything is false. Kabadata ariyadu kadinam. We don't even think this is false because we cannot. He says, the one between you and me. That is the only relation which is permanent, which will sustain, you know. So I still remember the day, the very first call I made to Guruji. I did after completing my post-graduation. I did my pharmacy and I did my master's in pharmacy, and I actually wanted to write GRE, TOEFL, the same stupid way, you know, come abroad, do my PhD. These were all my plans. So very first time when I was doing my master's in pharmacy, I had a roommate who was a devotee of Guruji. So he used to keep a photo of Guruji, and he used to every Saturday we used to chant Vishnu Sahasranamam, and I used to ask him, who's this person? He say, oh, he's my guru. So once on a vacation when we came for our Navaratri holidays, Dashara is a big time in north, so it was 10 days holiday. So he took me to Premika Bhavanam, and I just introduced myself and I went away. I didn't take it much serious, you know. So after that I completed in January, so I wanted to write my GRE in like June. So I make a call to Guruji. He didn't even ask me who you are, what. He said, do you want to go to America? That was the first words he spoke to me. I was really amazed, you know. He said, oh, I'm here. In those days there was a phone in Premika Bhavanam, so sometimes he used to lift the phone, and he used to talk like Giri, Giri was his assistant actually. Guruji illiye, Guruji vandu 4 madikku varuvar. He used to, we won't know, because sometimes the voice will be so similar, it will be so funny. So that was the first time I had a conversation with Guruji. That evening I went to Premika Bhavanam. I just prostrated, just as usual. He didn't ask me any further question at that time. He said, okay. He gave me Narayana, and I came back. That's all. Then I wrote my GRE, TOEFL. I didn't get a good score, as usual. Then I have to look for a job. So I started looking for a job. Things turned round at home. My parents couldn't stay in Chennai. We had to vacate to a smaller town. So we sent them. I was staying at a relative's place. I didn't want to do a marketing job after post-graduation. So I was basically looking in research and all those things. So I couldn't find a job. So one day, it was September, I decided, okay, let me, something, I don't know. என்ன புண்ணியம் செய்தேனோ சத்குருநாதா எத்தனை தவம் செய்தேனோ நின்னருள் பெறவே என்ன புண்ணியமா தெரியல. I don't know whether it's punya or tapas. Something thought that let me go and see Guruji. Guru or Bhagavan is not someone who will be krayamagya kudiya vastu. You cannot estimate their value. Na karmana na prajayadane na tyage naike amrtatvamanashuhu na karmana na. Veda says your karma, your punyas, your dhana, thapa, your son, daughter, anything, nobody can yield the God to you. It is out of his mercy he heals, he calls you. And with Guruji, he has a perfect timing for everyone. He knows the time someone is going to come. Everyone doesn't come to Guruji in the first meeting, You go away. Something thought I should see Guruji. So I went to Premika Bhavanam. Guruji was sitting there. Another great thing about Guruji is he has to just see you once. He'll know who you are. So he told me, Kannan oru friend dane. You don't have any job. So you can sit here and say Nama. Yogi Nama was going on there for 3 days. Akantama Yogi Nama nadandhathu. So he said you can sit here and chant Nama. I said okay. We have nothing to do. We'll chant Nama. I'm not so interested and everything. I said okay. As it is, I'm going to sit at my cousin's house. I'll sit here and chant Nama. So 3 days I chanted Nama. That too, I don't think we don't say we do it. We have to say he does it. You can't chant 8 hours a day. I don't think it's possible when we have a lot of things to do. We can watch cricket match, we can watch a movie, we can go to the beach. Visanagar is such a nice area, I think it's something he pulls us. He makes us sit there, he does it. So after 3 days, Guruji was very happy. I mean, he starts his leela there, So he says, call that guy. So he calls me and he says, what's your name? The way Guruji talks itself is manas abdiye korachudum. What's your name? He said, my name is Ramaswamy. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Saptiya. Every time he'll ask this question. First time you go to Premika Bhavanam, he'll say Saptiya. Those are the things that were missing when you are not at home. When you are not at home, it's definitely. I'm not blaming anybody others. It's different from being in your home and in the other's house. So the first touch, I felt a motherly touch with Guruji. He had that Guru Mata. He'll say, Giri, let him go eat and come. Giri, prasadam vechirkiya kudu. Then he said, Eppolam mudiyumo appolam va. These words were ringing in my ears, It became once a week, then it became daily, then it became permanently there. Because once you will long to see his smiling face, his calm nature, his sweetly talking, he talks so sweetly. These are the things which we are necessary. These are the things which we are missing in life. We have no time for this. We have no time to talk to each other. Whether it's husband and wife, friends or mother, parents, all busy. It's a rat race every day. And that's the time when you don't have a job, you feel, I was at the height of depression. You won't feel how depressed I was. I was highly depressed, and I needed someone to throw their attention on me, and Guruji started doing it. He slowly started throwing his attention. Why should he do it? Karana Rahita. You cannot explain. Why should he do it? Usually when two friends are there, we should try and earn his thing, but he won't do that. He will try and earn his thing with us, you know. Why should he do it? It's because their nature. Prema Sampurna. Full of love, isn't it? Aren't they full of love? Whenever we had satsangs, he used to call me. He used to ask me, what happened to your job? How are you searching? He used to look for people. He'd say, give your resume to him, give your resume to that guy. Did you go and see what interview you attended? He'll ask minute details. Did you receive any calls? Where did you apply? You know, I was amazed by the way he slowly started asking all these things, you know. I was really, oh, why is he so interested in this? Like, you know, I didn't know, but I liked it. So it was fun. He used to scold me also, you are lazy. He'll scold you, he'll never hurt you. Because I was lazy. I didn't want to do a marketing job, but it was fun. He used to take us, every Ekadasi, he used to ask us to come to ashram. He used to, it was a time of Diwali. I didn't go home. So Guruji said, what are your plans for Diwali? I said, I have no plans, Guruji. Why don't you come to ashram? So that was the first time I stayed in ashram. Oh, ashram, words cannot explain the peace there, you know. And the gosala, and the tulasi vano, koval mani satham, and the quiet atmosphere. You will definitely feel that when you go there depressed. When you're in such a depression, when you go there and see, you know, they say something called Shanti, 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 அமைதியார்க்கும் நிம்மதியார்க்கும் ஏன்னா பகவானோட காருண்யம் இருக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் மேல குருஜி அங்க உட்கார்ந்திருக்கார். So that was the first time. So for very first we had dinner with Guruji. We all of us sat together the eve before Diwali. We all had dinner together. After dinner, he said, Ramaswamy, here, catch. So he gave me a packet. It had a shirt bit and it had a dhoti in it. So he said, this is for you for Diwali. Tears, I literally cried at that moment, you know. When you're not home, when nobody is there, when no one cares about you, there's someone here handing over a packet, Pudusu Potuko, Diwali. In the early morning, he itself, in those days, Guruji itself used to keep oil. We used to take oil bath. He used to come and keep oil with every one of us, and we had a bath. We burst crackers. It was fun. Slowly, what happened was, I didn't go home at all. I started living here, and he accepted it because he knew. Anadadina Bando Srinatha Jagadisha Vinata Ketana Narayana Hare Govinda Govinda. Literally, like orphans I was on the street, Guruji literally took me like that. We have a big family, but still I say, I don't want to deal into those details. That's not something to talk about, you know. My father has like 12 brothers and sisters. My mother has like 7 brothers and sisters. Still I call myself an orphan, and I tell Guruji I'm an orphan, I belong to you. That's how it is, and he knew I am like that, and you know, I don't know, I don't know what the reason is. Words cannot explain the way he starts pouring his love on you, pouring on you. Everyone will say when Guruji, everyone when wants to go to a Guru, they want miracles to happen. They want cancer to be cured. They want you to attain the highest post immediately. That is not the thing. That is not the thing. Any mantravadi will do it. Someone who has a jabasiddhi can do everything for you. A guru is not that. A guru is one who will pour his love and affection on you, transform you, and do the best for you. You have to suffer everything. You have to do what? You have to suffer the consequences of your karma. But a guru's holy padukas will be a great shadow. It will be a great relief. Very nicely you can explain, the Pacific Ocean or Atlantic Ocean or something. We can estimate the width and breadth, and we can say it is so many meters far away. Its depth is so much, but there is one ocean where the depth can never be measured. We don't know what's going to happen today. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's in store. That is called samsara. Samsara Sagarathila, Guru Padukai will be a boat for us. Vidi kidaikuma, abaya karang kidaikuma, Guru Nathan charanathil nizhal kidaikuma. Alai meede alayaga tuyar vande serumbode anjade enum kuralai sevi kekuma, nee anjade enum kuralai sevi kekuma. People will run away when you go for help, They literally run away from you. But Guru Nathar will say, Baba, he'll take all the problems in this world and he'll say, I'll solve them, come, one by one. Practically, I'm telling you. Apart from his grace and everything, he will say, Nanguram pol Guru Nathan kadai virirukka in the samsara puyal kande mana manjuma. We don't have to fear at all. I'm so bold here because I don't have to worry about anything. Guruji is there. I won't even speak in front of 4 people. That's how I was when I was in school. Guruji slowly transforms you. I told you what first Guruji does. He'll remove that strange or anxiety from you. He'll make you feel you belong to him. You are one of him. You are important to him. Many such instances you can keep on be saying. I had to go to Bangalore. So Guruji was in Bangalore at that time. I didn't know anyone in Bangalore. I had to attend few interviews there. So you know what Guruji said? Why are you worried? You can come and stay in the ashram. It is like your place. He's not even seen me for a month. Will you allow anyone inside your house? He said, you can stay here as long as you want. Why are you worried about all this? He'll start slowly developing. He'll say, you are important to me. You are important to me. He'll say, I have an eye on you. He'll develop that confidence in you.